Anthony Stuart, Senior Director, Emerging Markets, Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation.
So Anthony, as the Senior Director, Emerging Markets, how important is our participation here in World Travel Market?
Well, our participation is extremely important because World Travel Market really brings the whole world under one roof, under one area where we not only have an opportunity for them to come and meet with us, but we have an opportunity to go meet with them. If you look at World Travel Market, you've got representations here from Latin America, South America, throughout Europe, North America, the Middle East, Australia, everybody is here. And so when we look at the emerging markets and how we want to market the Bahamas to it, this is a perfect opportunity for us to meet with them. And when we look at, if we just look at the emerging markets of the Middle East, whether it's Qatar, Saudi, the UAE, Bahrain, all those areas, many of them have direct daily flights from there. Etihad, Emirates, Saudi, Qatar fly from their cities into either Miami, JFK, they fly in Chicago, Washington, Houston, and from all of those cities we have direct connections into the Bahamas. So this makes it very easy for them to get to the Bahamas. This makes it extremely an opportunity for us. And one of the things that Bahamas has in the Middle East market is we have name recognition. They know the word Bahamas, and they have a certain expectation of the Bahamas. So when they come to us and they talk about they want to go to the Bahamas, they come already with their ideas made. They come prepared for the hotel experience. They come prepared for whether it's shark diving, whether it's nature tours. They come prepared for the fine dining, the festivals. They really know and they have an idea what they want to do to the Bahamas. But we also have another opportunity out of that market because a lot of the persons from there also go to, especially Florida. They go on vacation for a month, and they're familiar with going to Florida, whether it's Orlando or whether it's Miami, and now, while they're there for that period of time, they can now come to the Bahamas. And so we can create that two-center vacation, that opportunity. And another thing you have to look at, especially in those markets, it's a lot of multi-generation travel. So you might have the grandmother, the mother, and the child all traveling together. So it gives us that whole experience of different things we can offer. And also, what it also gives us is that experience for them to go back and tell. When we look at something like India as an emerging market, persons coming out of India are looking for something that is known as bragging rights. They want to go somewhere where none of their friends have been. They want to go somewhere where even their parents haven't been. You know, I met some who were saying, you know, my parents honeymooned in London, or they honeymooned when they got married in Switzerland, but none of them have done it in the Bahamas. They want to be the first to do that. And if you're familiar with Indian weddings, they're huge. And so that's a group in itself. So it's important for us to be here. It's important for us to explain what the Bahamas is. It's important for us to talk about what we have to offer. But I think for me, the main thing for being here is to listen. To listen what their needs and desires are, what they're looking for in a vacation, what they want to experience, and then it's up to us now to deliver on that experience. You have the opportunity to deliver, and that's a country. We have to deliver as a country. And you know, one of the things I said to our Director General was, let's not meet their expectations. Let's exceed their expectation. Let them become our new salespersons and let them talk about the destination. And as you're quite familiar, we're in an instant age, whether it's social media or even a phone call. It's instant. So if they're having that great experience in the Bahamas, they're enjoying themselves, they're going to tell everybody about it. So we got to exceed that expectation. So World Travel Market gave us the opportunity to talk to our potential partners, to meet with new partners, and most of all, to hear what they're saying, hear what they're looking for, and now we got to go back and deliver on that.
So this was a very busy itinerary, very busy schedule. Any highlights that you wish to share?
This was an extremely busy schedule, and I've been doing, as one of the hosts for the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, in my capacity when I was Director of Europe, of hosting World Travel Market for the past 7 years. This was by far the busiest schedule we've ever had. This was by far the most media intense. Every day we had a full schedule of meetings, and you know, I was accused a few times of not giving anybody breaks, to having back-to-back meetings. But what that showed was the interest that the people had to meet with the Bahamas. That even if we had a break at a certain period, we had walk-ins. If we thought we had a break a week before, somebody filled that break for us. We even had a situation today, which I'm really happy about, was we met with Aviation out of Italy. They flew in today from Italy just to have a meeting with the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism to tell us that they're restarting their program from Milan to Grand Bahama. And so that showed you how important world travel market is. And our group, while Italy is not an emerging market, but our whole Ministry of Tourism group and our Grand Bahama partner, we're really thrilled to have them here, to have the Italian flight back, which, they come for 7 nights. It's a 7-night program once a week, but most stay for 14 nights, and they go out and experience the destination. Other highlights was that the media wanted to know our story. They wanted to hear our story. They wanted to know what's new in the Bahamas. They're excited about the 50th. So we've got to put together a plan out of this world because they want the 50th. And once again, would it give us an opportunity to hear what the media is saying about it? Because if we listen to their questions, that we know what they want to know. And so what we created here, we had 24 media interviews and opportunities while we're here. That's 24 people telling our story. That's 24 publications presenting our story. And as you're quite aware, some of those media write for more than one publication. So the opportunity to tell our story, to say what's happening in the Bahamas, to talk about, daily flights. In March 2023, we will have daily flights with British Airways from London Heathrow to Nassau. That's a great experience. Virgin started with 2 flights a week. Now they're going to 4 flights a week. We had a great meeting today with JetBlue UK, who are now flying 5 times a week from London into JFK in Boston with connections on to Nassau. So that opens the market for us. And in addition to that, 50% of the business that comes from Europe to the Bahamas comes on a direct flight, but 50% goes via either Canada or the United States. So the 2 center holidays, that opens even more for us. And Canada is another market where Air Canada, especially out of Germany, through Toronto, is a great connection. So we had that opportunity to talk, we had the opportunity to present, we had the opportunity to listen. Now we have to go back and say, we want to bring Bahamas Air more on board with Virgin and British Airways. We want to bring Bahamas Air. We want to be able to, that people could come to the Bahamas, fly into Nassau, same-day connection throughout the outer island, same-day connections for Virgin through the island. So we had a lot of talks with the airlines about how do we bring Bahamas Air connectivity back to be a partner and to deliver that experience as well too.